Another one that didn't come off well. Another must-win game for Montreal. For both teams, the Islanders need to win. Montreal absolutely needs to win. And this game, more than likely, going to overtime. I'll explain. I got all my usual stuff, and the Hangout starts now. All right. First, I'd like to say rest in peace, Roger Brulot. Passed away today. For me, I know him from the Expos, is on the French side, but also he did a lot of English stuff. He was on the radio. Mitch Melnick, I used to listen to all the time, and I'd hear him there. So rest in peace, Roger Brulot. All right, anyway, I got my usual news for the game. I got my stats, and we got the Guess the Score contest, Guess the Score of the game, and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick one guy from each team to accomplish that. If you're the first person in the chat with that correct guess, you win $15 off a purchase at the merch store. My guess tonight, 3-2 Habs, probably overtime. I didn't mark that there, but probably overtime. But 3-2 Habs. Matthew Schaefer or Ivan Demidov for the first goal. Two guys up for the Calder Trophy, which is probably going to Schaefer. At this point, I can't see it not going to Schaefer, which is too bad. But still, Schaefer or Demidov with the first goal. Leave your guesses in the chat. Good luck to everybody. All right. Montreal is 19-13-2. At home, the Isles are 21-14-3 on the road. As I said, it's a must-win game for Montreal, and I'd love to see it in regulation, not in overtime, as would, I'm sure, the Isles. Uri Slavkovsky has 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points in his last 5. He is still 21. I believe he turns 22 in 10 days, 9 or 10 days. In net tonight is Gator versus Sorokin. Jacob Fowler versus Sorokin. Anyway, I'll give you stats after. I don't know what I was thinking. Habs haven't scored 4 plus goals, in 6 games now, with a 3-3 record. They had 32 high danger chances in their last 2 games. The Boston game, they managed to score, but not more than 3 goals. So they were having trouble finishing. Basically, they need to get better at finishing. Hopefully they do that tonight. Not typically against the Islanders, but you never know. But more than likely, it's going to be a low-scoring, very close game that probably goes to overtime. All right. The standings, as you see there, standings. Buffalo, Tampa, Montreal in the Atlantic, and Carolina, Pittsburgh, and now Columbus in the Metropolitan. The wild cards are Boston and the Wings, and the Islanders are just peeking in. So the blue circles are to show that Montreal, Boston, and the Red Wings, all 3 have 84 points, and the Bruins and Red Wings have more regulation wins than we do. We have 1 game in hand, so that's why we're in third and they're not. So hence the need to win tonight. They need to win. Let's see, Boston and Detroit playing each other, so that'll help, but Montreal needs to win. Refs tonight are Chris Rooney and Peter McDougall. Probably shit, but we'll see. Last 10 games, Islanders are 6-4-0. They lost their last game to Ottawa, and Canadiens are 5-4-1, and they lost to Detroit in their last game. Players to watch over the last 5 games for points. Barzal with 6 and Nick Suzuki with 7. Heineman, ex-Hab Heineman with 3 and Caulfield with 3, but Suzuki also had 3. Barzal for assists, Barzal with 5 and Suzuki with 4. And let's see, stats. Team stats, power play percentage, 16.1. For the Islanders, not great. 24.4 for Montreal, but they are also close to 30 on the road. So at home, they're under that 24.4 by a good bit. Penalty kill percentage, 82.3%. For the Islanders, 77.1% for Montreal. The Islanders have a 7th overall penalty kill. Montreal's power play 6th overall, but like I said, at home and on the road is different. Face-off percentage, 52% for the Isles, 51.1% for Montreal, so close. Goals for per game, 2.87 for the Islanders, 3.46 for Montreal, which is 5th in the league. And those face-off percentages, by the way, are 6th and 9th for the Isles and the Habs, respectively. Goals against per game, 2.75 for the Isles, 4th overall, 3.24 for Montreal, 24th overall. So this is not an easy game, and they're going to be challenged to win here. So let's hope for the best. Goaltending, Sorokin is, I can read through that. 25, 16, and 2, 250 goals against, 914 save percentage, 6 shutouts. Jesus. And Fowler, let's see, 12 starts, 5, and 2, with a 269 goals against and a 902 save percentage and a shutout. The lines for the Islanders: Horvat, Lee, and Barzal, Schenn, Duclair, and Heinemann, Pajot, Palat, and Holmstrom, Cizikas, Ritchie, and Gatcombe. And then you got Schaefer and Pulock. Pellick and DeAngelo and Soucy and Mayfield are the pairings. For Montreal, no changes except in net. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Kapanen, Newhook, Demidov, Evans, Bolduc, and Texier, Deneau, Gallagher, and Veleno. Matheson, Dobson, Struble, Hudson, Gooley, Carrier. And there you go. There's the lines. There's everything. See what you guys are saying. Guru, first one in, 4-2 Habs, Kapanen or Barzal. And he says, go Habs, go. Huzu says they need to not get discouraged by the horrendous negative puck luck they've gotten recently. They got to break out of that, and they got to start scoring a little more goals, get back to what they have been doing most of the season. Hey, Joe, 4-3 Habs, Slav, or Horvat. Hey, lawyer, how's it going? Phil, ahoy matey. Kurt, hey Kurt. And Phil says, I'm here. Gallagher will score 6 goals and will win 5-3. You figure that one out yourself, but 6 goals for Gally, Habs win 5-3. He gets traded just before, no, that can't happen now. All right, what do I got? I think that's all I got. So, yeah, we should have, how long we got till the, let me see the time. Got about 3-4 minutes till the game starts, something like that. Anyway, you guys got the floor as always in times like this. I gave you everything. I don't know anything more on the game. Just it's going to be a close game. It's kind of going to be one of those games that honestly, team that wants it the most is going to win. Or a goalie decides it, you know. Goalie just has a fantastic game. Sorokin can do that, and Fowler can do that. He's new at it, but he can do it. My dog agrees with me on that. What I was going to mention, by the way, about Fowler, that's his nickname. When I mentioned Gator, that's his nickname, Gator. Easy to figure out. I don't know the exact reason, but he's from Florida. There's a lot of gators down there, so there's. I know there's more of a meaning to it, but that's his nickname. I'm going to try to. I like it. I actually do like it a lot, and I'm going to try to use it when I remember. All right. I like Fowler in net. I don't know that it's been officially announced, but from what I'm reading and everything, Monty knows he's not starting again, and he's done for the season, and he is not starting again. It is, unless there's an injury, it is Dobish and Fowler the rest of the way and through the playoffs. Hey, Brad, how's it going there, dude? Come on, Rick, he says. Let's go. Let's listen. Let's hope the Habs have that. And listen, it's got to be like they got to be nervous a little bit, but I mean, this is what they want to play for. This is what they play for. Games like these we're still in March, so in March, and hopefully as meaningful in April, they're in danger of falling out. Right, it's so close that they're not in the playoffs yet, even though they're sitting in a spot. It's too close to call that yet. Cosmic, how's it going? Demidov, Horvat, first goal. Habs 5-4. Yeah, see, I don't see that much scoring in the. What I did was I went through their March games and figured out their averages, and that's where I got my 3-2. Well, alligators do wade around in the water to catch prey, just like goalies in the crease. That could be why I know there's meaning behind it, and it's not just because he's from Florida. But I like the name. Renegade Man just arrived from from another country? No, I'm just joking. Did the Habs call Reinbacher? No. I know the Habs have a limited amount of call-ups. They have 5. They've used 1. They got 4. Plenty of call-ups to call up Reinbacher. I don't know what their way. I don't know. I've been expecting it for like a week already. So I don't think it's because they still need to accrue cap space. From what I understood, last Monday they had accrued enough. I don't know. There was something that might have happened that it might have affected that. So, but still, it's a week over. They must have accrued enough. We'll see. We'll see. I know the Rocket have officially made the playoffs down there. So I don't think it's more important for the Rocket to have Reinbacher because they're in the playoffs and blah, 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 than for Montreal if they think he's going to help to bring them up and help them get into the playoffs. Because right now, like I said, we're not comfortably there. We're in right now, but what, 1 point? No, we're tied with the other guys. So there's no comfort level. They got to win this game. It's pretty much as simple as that. They got to win this game. I'm watching it, by the way, on TV. Hopefully my signal stays. It was giving me heart attacks before. It was like going in and out. Like, why? I don't know. Still, it's a nice night, not too cloudy. No bad weather, really. And, of course, my luck. Anyway. Yeah. I hope that, I don't want to think about them not making the playoffs at this point. But, geez, it could happen. It could happen. Because if Detroit and Boston sort of stay ahead of them, but the Islanders work their way back in, wow, then one of those wild cards can go to the Islanders. I think, no, it doesn't actually work that way. They have to earn that. But anyway, they're in danger. That's all I can say. I don't know. One of those nights for me tonight. I apologize if I say anything stupid, which is likely because it's me. Any rumors on TJ Hughes signing with Montreal? Who the hell is TJ Hughes? Honestly, I have no idea who TJ Hughes is. Anybody? Anybody know who TJ Hughes is? Sorry, I don't know who it is. I don't think the Habs will lose anything by recalling Reinbacher. The Habs D has trouble in their own end. And Reinbacher's been playing really playing fantastic from what I understand. I'm hearing he's ready. He's a top prospect playing with Hage. And he's a Habs prospect playing with Hage. TJ Hughes. The Habs prospect that they would have drafted that I don't know who the hell that is. Who's you? At the very beginning, I said rest in peace for Roger Brulat. TJ Hughes, yes, plays with Hage. They play together. TJ Hughes is Hage's teammate from Michigan and got nominated for Obi Baker. The Oilers are front runner in signing him. So he's an unsigned player, prospect? So what was the question? Any rumors on TJ signing with Montreal? This is the first I'm hearing about it anyway, so apparently the Oilers are the front runner. What position? I don't know anything about him. Baseball Doesn't Exist is a fantastic YouTube channel. I imagine they talk about baseball. I'm not interested in talking about baseball. But Roger Brulot he was close with Gary Carter and a lot of the Expos, and I know him from those days. But I'm not interested in getting into baseball. Does Montreal have a team? No, I'm not interested in getting into baseball. Yeah, I don't know who it is. I heard zero rumors about Montreal being interested in him or signing him, so that's my answer. I doubt it. And then maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know all the prospects out there. I don't know all the young players. That's not my thing. If you want to ask about that, Matt's the guy for that. And no, Matt's not here tonight. It's odd. I could almost be worried about Matt. He was here, and then I barely had words with him, like spoke in the chat at all since he's been here, since he's been back. So I don't know. He should be in the next game. And if Montreal gets a ball team, it's going to be a couple of years. They got to find a place to build a stadium. Build a stadium. It's not happening. If it happens, fine. It'll happen. If it till then, hang on. Ray, no barking, Ray. Ray, no barking. Sorry, dog saw another dog. I'm not getting into that again and get my hopes up. If it happens, it happens, but I'm not getting my hopes up again for it. And I haven't heard anything concrete anyway. No, it's nothing. It's just I'm making a joke. He's busy. Whatever. It's not a big deal. I was just, like I said, making a joke. Hage's play during the tournament will determine whether he plays with the Habs or not. My dog woke up your cat. I apologize. Depends when he gets here and all that, but you might be right. I don't know. I would think they're going to give him a look. He might not play in the playoffs here, but he could play in the playoffs in Laval. Although I don't know if he can do that because he was not on their roster I think the only option for him is here for now. Then if the next season he could be in Laval. Bayby's got Habs 4-2, Suzuki or Horvat with the first goal. Nick Suzuki. I'm wearing my Nick Suzuki T-shirt. That Matt bought me. Ray, can you stop barking now? Come on. Like, she listens to me. Like, sure she does. Sometimes not. All right, looks like they're going to get going very soon. Just about to drop the puck. I may be a little bit ahead of everybody because I'm watching it on TV. Over the air. Directly over the antenna. I guess what I should say. Don't get her started, Joe. I wish it was just she was barking to say hi to everybody. That bark, she was barking at a dog that she either doesn't know or doesn't like. Hage not being nominated for the Hobie Baker is dumb. He's in the top 3 to 5 in scoring. We're underway, by the way. But he will be a really special player. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, I don't know how he wasn't in the top 10 in the nominations. Oh, yeah. I can't really hear what's going on, so I'm going to guess on a lot of things, I would think. Be careful, boys, defensively here early on. Anybody hear of this kid, Madden Deneau? He is a 15-year-old kid. So I don't know what league that is, but he had 149 points in 39 or 34 games, something like that. Kid looks mad good, but he's only 15 yet. But first, I saw a video. I wasn't expecting, like, looking for it or whatever. But Madden Deneau, like Phil Deneau. Come on. Nah. Didn't get anything on that. That was the first shot of the game, too. Was it a shot or not? Okay, so you're saying next time I won't bet on Hage being nominated. Well, he won't. He's going to be a professional, so he won't get nominated again. He won't have a chance to. You're joking, right? Big hit by Goulet. Is that Duclair, number 11? So no shots. 2.5 minutes in, no shots. No shots at all. There's one Fowler glove save. Face off to the left of Fowler. Habs come up with it. I don't know. Did they win? I guess they won because they come up with it. It's a lot better when you can hear damn announcers. So one problem when you go to the game, you can't. It's different. Let's just say that. Boys, some pressure here. Let's go. Some good pressure here right now by damn broken stick again on a slap shot from the point. And it's whistled. Where's the puck? Did he have? I thought I saw the puck not being covered. No, Soroka makes the save. Covers up, I'd say. So 3.5 minutes in. Still, it says no shots, but I know Fowler had a shot, and here's one. So Farley got 1-1 for the shots. Oh, we're going on the power play. Zizekas slashing. I don't know on who. I didn't see it. Ah, on Galley. He touched Galley's hands with his stick. You can't do that. Wasn't a bad whatever. You can't do that. So let's see if the power play can connect. They need to connect. They had was their goal a power play goal last one? No. I'm not sure. Did they had a power play goal, I think, last game. Their only goal was power play goal, I think. Demidov, right? I don't know what to say. And now they score. Yes. Hudson or Slav from below the Slav. Slav opens the scoring again. Last game too. Slav. Anybody have Slav for the first goal? If you did, let me know, and let me know what your score was so I can keep track. I appreciate that. I didn't pick Slav because I figured, it's not 2 games in a row. 2 games in a row. Slav opens the scoring. A slap shot from high up in the slot, I would say. Joe, you had Slav? I know somebody did. What was your score? 4-2? Does that say Alfred? I can't see that. Alfad. How's it going? I can't say I remember you, but hey. Did I say slap shot? Slap shot. Yeah, a slap shot. That's because no, I didn't mean to. 4-3. You had 4-3. All right. We got Joe in there. Anybody else? Yeah, me too. I had Demidov. And he almost got it too. Did you see? How did he not get that? They're gonna get the opportunity now. Montreal taking a penalty. I wasn't looking, so I don't know what. Abdullah. Oh, it's Abdullah. Oh, from Qatar. How you doing out there with everything? It has been a while, my friend. How you guys hanging on out there? It can't be pleasant, from what I understand, but maybe it's not as bad as I hearing. Roughing penalty for Gooley. The whole team snake bit lately, Kurt, with that. Open nets being missed and stuff. That was just, again, the same kind of thing, All right, so they don't have a great power play. So let's hope that, that stays true. And they don't tie it up here. I would rather that they don't tie it up. Obviously, right? Man, I don't think there's going to be a lot of scoring person. So like one goal we got already, that could stay for a while as a lead, in a game like this. I'm assuming. Last 5 games. Did I say that there? Their last 5 games between Montreal and Islanders went to overtime, including the one earlier this. Well, I guess whatever they did this season so far. We lost though. If I'm correct, Montreal is 10-5 in OT, and the Islanders are 10-0 in OT. So we don't want to go to overtime with them. Kind of. They beat us once there already this season. Oh, that's right, because we got another game with the Islanders next week or something like that. We got another game with the Islanders. Probably it's in April. And they scored. That must have been a rocket. Fowler didn't see it because he did not react. I definitely didn't say Slav Squatch. I may have said Slav shot without meaning to. I swear to God, he didn't react. What the hell? Oh, that just a laser of a wrist shot. Was that Heineman? Don't tell me that was Heineman. Yeah, that was Heineman. Getting a little revenge for trading them. Heineman has a good shot. I did not mean to say slap shot. It's because of missing tooth there. But you're right. It was a slap shot. Shit, I gotta write that down. I coined it, remember, inadvertently. I'm not sure if I can. Imagine I could put that on a t-shirt. I'm not sure the legalities of those kind of things. Come on, boys. Let's get the lead again. It would be nice. Right now, they got all the shots clock working. Shots are 9-3. Montreal. We're just about 8 minutes in, tied up at 1. Offside. And we're going to have about 20 minutes of commercials before they come back. Of course. I'm just off camera. I got to eat something. I got home not too long before the game, and I'm hungry. I hope they don't play as many commercials as the last game. There, Rock with the slap shot. How's it going, Andre? I can't figure out if you're calling. Okay, you corrected it. I don't mind. I mean, I figured you're talking to me, but no one's ever called me Rock, except the girls, of course, eh? But then I pinch myself and wake up. I know Columbus won. It's right up. Oh no, I know they are leading. I didn't know that the game was over yet, but yeah. You know, if you ask me, I don't think Columbus is going to fall back out. I think they're in the playoffs to stay now. Oh, okay. So, and the Sabres, they were tied up with the Lakers at 1, but they came back 4-1. Sabres is crazy, man. 33 wins in their last 41 games. Cinderella team. They are either going to get knocked out in the first round or win the cup, in my opinion. And they're playing kind of poor defensively overall lately, right? It's in their own zone, and I'm nervous. Was it why the whistle? They were offside? I guess. Almost halfway through the period. Getting there. I want to say it's a really exciting game because it kind of looks like it's a good game that way, but without the audio, it's hard to tell for some reason. Makes a big difference. But I mean, the pace looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty good. A lot of shots by Montreal, anyway. This Schaefer kid, man, 18 years old on the first pairing, crazy. Oh, that was dangerous. Fowler almost made a mistake there. Good thing is it didn't cost him. So he made a mistake that didn't cost him. Well, I thought it was Veleno. I was gonna say, why is Demidov out with Veleno? It's not. It's happening. Let's go. You're talking about Kurt. You're talking about for Buffalo. It did not take that. They were at the bottom of the league until, boom, 41 games ago. They just took off. So I don't know if it was that. You could say it's like a delay reaction to that, but it wasn't right away. It was more like not long after they hired Bergevin. Or what was that preseason or not? I don't remember. But anyway, 20 odd games in is when it took off. They just seem like a Cinderella team to me. Face off to the right of Fowler, won by Montreal. Puck touch with a high stick. I didn't really see that. And they're going to go to a commercial. Or 10. Could be 10. Anyways, listen, so far so good. It's 1-1. From what I'm seeing, I can't say they're being outplayed or that they're outplaying the other. So it's a close game, like I thought coming in. I think that's what we're going to see all game. Playoff hockey. I'm just glad they're playing meaningful games at this point, that they're in a playoff position and they're fighting for it. I'm going to be disappointed if they miss, because I was so sure for a long time now that they're going to be in the playoffs. For it to come down to the wire like this I don't know. I wouldn't have thought the other teams would start coming back again. I thought Montreal would stay comfortably in third. Goddamn Boston too. I definitely did not have Boston being a playoff team. Could use another goal like that, Slav. All right, face-off is to the left of Sorokin. Won by Montreal, shot from the high slot and a glove save. I know it was a defenseman who took the shot. That was Matheson? No, it wasn't. Was it? Maybe it was. Yeah, it was. Boston has a rough schedule. We've got a rough schedule, man. 2 against the Islanders, 2 against Tampa, 2 against Carolina, 2 against Columbus in their 14 that are left. That's obviously including tonight. That's a rough schedule. I'm sorry. That's all teams that are fighting for that spot. And Tampa. No, and Carolina. So Carolina, well, anyway, I don't have to explain that. Carolina and Tampa ahead of us. Anyways, it's a rough thing to have 8 of your 14 games left against those kind of teams. So we'll see how it goes. Be nice to have like all 14 teams out of the playoffs. But they probably play better in these kind of conditions where, it's close like this. Let's see. Seven minutes to go in the first. 7 minutes, 13 minutes in. Shots are 12-3 for Montreal, but we're knotted up at 1. Breakaway, Isles, and they score. God damn it! Are you kidding me? Holmstrom. God damn. You gotta be kidding me, man. It was offside. Come on, it was offside. It was not offside. He deked Fowler. Fowler bought in and he couldn't get his pad out far enough. He should have been a little bit farther back in his crease, if you ask me. All right, it's 2-1 them. That's not good. Who's who playoffs don't start now? They've been on for like a week at least. And the Habs 50-50 whether they responded well or not. Come on. Oh, my God. There's no luck. There's zero luck. Oy, 5:45 to go in the first. So far for me tonight, so far, line one's invisible. I haven't really noticed them much. So, boys, they're out there right now. You all better wake up soon. Come on. Damn Sorokin. 5 minutes to go. Someone took a penalty. Islanders took a penalty. 4:47 left in the first. Habs go on the power play. Now let's see. They can tie it up. They need to tie it up here. Take advantage of this opportunity. Which unfortunately over the last few games kind of the last, I don't know, two, I guess. They haven't been taking advantage of their opportunities well enough and finishing and getting a lot of chances, a lot of all that, but can't seem to put the puck in the net to the same degree they were, for most of the season. Not a good time to have an offensive drought. Because, like we just said, you're in the playoffs already, so. And we know, like, it's playoff hockey now, right? So you got to think a lot of games are going to be a little closer and lower scoring. But they definitely don't win as consistently when they don't score 4 goals or more. Which I imagine, though, most teams, right? You can score 4 goals or more every game. You're winning a lot of hockey games. Ottawa beating Toronto in the first. Near the end of the first also. Vancouver is underway already? Oh, yeah, early afternoon or late afternoon game for Vancouver, I guess. Slashing penalty on D'Angelo. Right there. On Caulfield. And Caulfield had to shake his hand. Shake it off a little bit. Pain. Someone better hit D'Angelo hard. Yeah, my antenna's acting up. So hopefully I don't lose the signal. Come on, boys. You got a power play. You guys know that? All right, what's going on? Fight. Not too much happened there. Who's he fighting with? Suzuki? I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm going down there to kick his ass. Leave our captain alone. I got your back, Nick. Like I could do something if I went down there. Minute 21 left on the power play. Face off just over the Islanders line. Maybe the linesman could drop the puck quicker. Games wouldn't take as long. Can't shoot. Can't find a shooting lane open. .35 seconds left in the power play. 3:18 left in the first period. Shots are now 13-6, by the way. Montreal leading that. 2-1 Isles. Offside Montreal here. 20 seconds left in the power play. Oh, yeah. The face off. Habs win the draw. New Hook, come on. Oh! Good moves, though, by New Hook. I don't know who took the shot from the point, but Islanders player, that hurt. It's taking him a few seconds to shake that off. Cizikas. Wow, that was a big hit, man. Face off is to the left of Sorokin. Islanders win. No draw. Can't keep it, or can't, well, yeah, Habs can't keep it. A little scrum after the whistle. 2:07 to go in the first period. 15-6 now the shots for Montreal. 2-1 for the enemy, though. Dobson just said F you to, or F off to somebody on the other team, former teammate. Oh, goalie to take a big hit. Come on. Oh, come on, man. Can't even get a stick on a pocket. Working its way down to the last minute of play in the first. Under a minute. Overall, good first for Montreal. I mean, except on the scoreboard. Kind of been the name of the game these days for Montreal. Come on, man. Not going to get anything. And we are all tied up at 1 after 1 period of play. That's how it goes. I'm staying off camera. I may be off camera a lot today. It's just the mood I'm in. I think I'm a little better tonight off camera. So hope you guys don't mind. I'll be on and off anyway. What did I miss? Nope, nothing. Nobody talking to me at all. One of those nights. One of those nights. Yeah, I don't like being down by a goal to the Islanders because they're tough to score against, especially if Sorokin's on. So they can't give the next goal up. They can't go down 3-1. They got to tie it up as quick as possible. Opinions. What do you think of the first? What do you think is going to happen in the second? Are you nervous about Fowler? I have to say I'm a little bit tonight. I'm a little bit nervous. They're not going to have a lot of shots in him. Maybe that's good, but then, is he going to get a little cold, little whatever out there? So anyway, we'll see how it goes. But I'm a little nervous that it's Fowler. I was fully expecting it to be Fowler, but I was still a little nervous. All right, talk to me, peoples. Otherwise, I gotta sit here and twiddle my thumbs. And yes, I am twiddling my thumbs. You can't see it because I'm off camera, but it's what I'm doing. All right. You're quiet. I'm quiet. Everybody's quiet. Anyway, games so far, first period was good. I mean, we're down by 1, and I don't like it, but I thought the Habs, honestly, were, again, slightly the better team. It doesn't mean anything because the scoreboard doesn't reflect that, but they can build on that for the second period and get the next goal. Problem is, they're in a slump scoring-wise. Offense has been their friend all season, but not lately. What do you guys think of that? While we're at it, so I don't get in trouble, at the merch store, 10% off any two items of a list of 20. The code for that is 10 for 2. It's the number 10, FORTWO. Any two items out of the 20 that I selected, and you can go to that QR code up in the corner or the address on the bottom. And this is a little bit of what is at the store. Just a small bit too. There's got to be another 30 items other than that. Other than these. Anyways, check out the store and tell them Rick sent you. Not that it's going to do anything for you, but why not? It's funny because I'm sitting here waiting for comments, but I'm not on the page with the comments. I didn't click the right thing, and I don't know how I'm going to see comments if I'm not there. You guys wouldn't know. But hey, Elio, how's it going, Elio? It's been a while. Good to see you out there, man. Montreal will not go in the playoffs, says Elio. Don't be so negative. I get it that there's a good chance that they don't. I'm worried about it, but I'm trying to be more positive. But yeah, it looked like we were definitely going to be in, and now, the good thing is we got the leg up, being that we have the game in hand. That's having a bit of a leg up, and let's see. Also, Boston and Detroit are playing tonight against each other. That'll be a bit of a help, and then if they can just, stay ahead. But yeah, it's I wouldn't go as far as saying that they won't, but there's a chance that they won't. Anyway, I hope they make it. I was counting on it. There were points. I was sure they're gonna make the playoffs. Yeah, we're getting the playoffs, and then this all happens. And it's not just Montreal not playing well. Don't forget, it's the other teams around them also playing well. They're winning too, so it's not easy. But Montreal's in the mix. So a little bit of positive thinking, positive attitude towards the team, and hopefully that'll help. But like I said, I'm worried about it. I would think they are too. And they absolutely need this game, and they gotta show that they need this game. So far, they are, but the results are not fully there. A lot of hockey to go though, so nothing to panic about in this game yet. Too much hockey to go. All right, what's everybody else's opinion? Second period. I don't see Montreal scoring a ton of goals, but I would at the very least like to see them tie it up. So next goal to Montreal, I think that's almost a necessity. It's crazy to think though, right? We're just gonna enter the second period and it's already Montreal needs to score the next goal. And we're only down by 1. That's how tight this game is, and that's how tight the race is. But no, I'm not ready to say they won't make the playoffs, that's for sure. Until they're mathematically eliminated. Or if they have a really bad slump where they do go into a 3-4 game losing streak. That could do it. So unless something like that happens, no, they're not out of it. All right, anybody else got a thought? Hey, you can talk about anything you want. It's the intermission, so floor is your guy. The floor is yours. Anything you want to talk about, Preferably hockey, but doesn't have to be hockey. I'm good for that. What I don't think I'm prepared for tonight is to monologue all the way through the intermissions. If I have to do that, this could get very boring if it's not already. But hey, listen, if you are here and you are listening to my voice and you're entertained at all, please give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get up to 4,100. Hopefully soon. And for some of you, you should. I didn't come up with this, what I'm going to say, but I got it from another channel. You should check and see if you actually are subscribed, because either sometimes YouTube can unsubscribe you by either acts. I don't know how that happens, or you think you're subscribed, but you're not really. Say you watch my stuff a lot, so they'll feed it to you all the time like you are subscribed. But anyway, if you feel like it, check that out. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it if you do. Either nobody's around or nobody got an opinion on that. Tony, look at second goal, no defense. I think outshot New York. I'd have to look at it again. Let me get my brain going. The first goal, I kind of thought, I don't know, I thought Fowler might have been able to have that. The second goal, okay, I remember now. Look at that shot, though. You can say anything about the defense you want, and you may be right, but if you look at that shot, Fowler didn't even react. He didn't see it. That shot was a laser. So, like, you're not wrong necessarily, but I mean, Fowler got beat by a great shot. But probably you could say the defense maybe should have had the guy, covered him better. Yeah, it is a problem right now for us that they got to fix, and they only have 13 more games after this one to fix it before the playoffs. Because if you're going to go in the playoffs where you're subpar on D, you're not going to win. You might win a game or two, but you're not going to win a series like that. Hey, listen, we're not there yet. 13 games. It's time. It's enough time for them to tighten up their defense, but it's also not a lot of time. So let's see. The next 13 games after this one are going to tell. Also, I would hope they're coming out for the second with a little more focus on the defensive side of the puck in their own zone. It's a problem from early in the season that they kind of worked out mostly, and then it's creeping back in. Not good. And playoffs, offense dries up enough just because it's playoffs, but if your actual offense dries up too, you're not scoring much. That's what I'm afraid of. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. We got 12 people in the room, so there's people here. Next game, I do believe, is Carolina. Another tough game. The rest of the month, the only easy game, and I'm putting up, my fingers, the word is gone. The rest of the way, the only game you can say might be an easy game that you can look at it and say, well, they should win that game, is Nashville next Saturday. Other than that, man, it's all competition to get into the playoffs. So they got to win some games. We're also going into all this with two rookie goalies, and that could be a problem, and maybe not, but it could be, and I hope it's not. I don't know that it was Dobish's fault last night, but I think here on 2 goals, one of them Fowler should have probably had. I'm not sure how far into. Oh, I actually do know how far in are we. Got 3 minutes left for the intermission. I hope that Montreal comes out of the gate for the second flying. They need to play with pace. They need to play with the speeds that they have. I can't say offhand if the Islanders are like one of those speedy teams. I dare say they sort of are, but Montreal needs to play with speed, play their game, and try to control this game. They kind of are in patches, like they did the last game, but they're not able to finish. This is a problem that I was hoping they'd sort of overcome. It's 6 games they're having this problem. You got to figure they're due to have another 4+ goal game. But anyway, we'll see. Against the Islanders, unlikely because they don't give up a lot. So Tampa and Edmonton tonight. We do not play Edmonton the rest of the way, which I think we all knew that. We play Tampa twice. That's going to be. I mean, that's a challenging 2 games. So, and I think it's coming up next week. I think we've got one of the Tampa games. Guru understands why Hughes didn't make a trade on deadline day. I do too, but maybe it would have been better to help out the farm and reinforce the blue line, or maybe some entire extra scoring depth. All depends who goes. Well, I think for the blue line, from what I can gather, is that they feel they've got help in Reinbacher. You got Engstrom. You got help down. So maybe that's why they didn't reach out. And I thought they would get a bottom pairing, maybe a top 4, but a second pairing blue liner right side. But I mean, if Reinbacher can come up and he plays well, he'll accomplish that. Like, he'll give them that. He's a right shot defenseman. Maybe he'd be able to play on the second pairing. Anyway, it kind of is what it is. We don't know what kind of trades he tried to pull off. So it's easy to criticize him that, well, he didn't get this or he didn't get that. But we don't know why or if he even tried. We don't have any of that information. So I'm sure he tried to make moves that he couldn't make, that didn't work out. And we'll never know. Yeah, I'm tired today. Sorry, guys. I'm tired every day these days. No rest for the wicked. I work every day, and I'm up early every day, even though it's Saturday. I'm not sleeping in. And I've never been that way. Weekends where it's not like, I've never understood people who can, you get up the same time every day, then the weekend comes by and, oh yeah, I'll get up 3 hours later. How? You get so used to that time. So I get up with the sun, basically. Sunrise, At this time of year and in the summer, sun comes up, I'm up within a certain time after that, or right with it. I don't know why. Maybe I was a rooster or something in my previous life. All right, here we go. What are they saying there? Yep. I have the NHL thing with all the scores and shit. So it was accurate for the intermission. So we'll have Nick taking the face off against I don't know who. Fowler, we need you to give up nothing more the rest of the way, buddy. Fowler and Horvat. No, Suzuki and Horvat on the draw. Montreal, I guess, won the draw. But we said that in the last few games, last couple that they or whatever, that they were playing well enough to win and all that, and they still didn't. So yeah, you like to assume that's the case, and I hope it is. But until it happens, I'm not 100% sold. They're playing well enough to have more than one goal. Can barely get it out of their zone. Got lucky there a bit. Just over 2 into the second. Come on. Oh, good save, Fowler there. All the chances seem to be coming from the Islanders right now. Icing against Montreal. We're going to go to commercial, I'm sure. Well, maybe not. Can I get it out of there? icing. Fuck, not that way. 3.5 minutes into the second. Shots are 17-10 now. It's 2-1 Islanders. Come on, guys, get it out of there. If they can get the puck. Penalty to somebody. Dobson? Yeah, Dobson. And that's a bit of a soft call. I think coach agrees with that. Hooking call on Dobson. I don't know. I thought that was soft. Call that. Power play goal earlier for the Isles, so got to be careful here. Excuse me. Good work there, Slav. Habs in, dump it into the corner a little bit, change up. Minute and a half left in the power play. Cleared all the way down. .48 seconds left in the power play. Oh, that was close. Barzal. Fuck, that was close. Just allowed to walk right in. Hi. Don't blow the whistle though. Come on, let's get something on goal. Not enough chances for us. They got plenty so far this period. We got nothing. Got to do a better job on offense here. You know, what happened to the offense? It just dried up like that. Hope they get it back. Come on. Can't get control of the puck, man. Nine minutes in. Still, they haven't gotten anything meaningful this period, I don't think, on that. Glove down. Fowler will have a face off there. He got lucky there with the post. I think Fowler having a little bit of a, maybe fighting the puck a little bit. I think the whole team is different, to be honest. Boy, I wish I had something stronger to keep me awake. Except I don't do those things anymore. Certainly would help right now, so I've staying off camera a bit because I don't want to fall asleep. I don't want you guys to see me do that. It's a possibility tonight. I didn't sleep much last night. That's why. One of those nights. They happen, unfortunately. Do I like hot cocoa? Sometimes. You're saying that would keep me awake? No, I doubt it. For me, I need something strong. I'm drinking an energy drink here a bit, but it's not working because I'm really tired today. It's okay. I'm gonna manage. I don't drink coffee or espresso or anything like that. That's not gonna work. Besides, this caffeine is what's in here. So it's not gonna work. So it's fine. I'll be fine. I'm just a little tired. That's all. I've had plenty of games where I was tired like this. But over the years, I'm doing this a little over 7 years now. Harder and harder to fight that off as I get older. No, exactly, Huzu. You had it right. I didn't realize. That's right. Hot cocoa, the white kind of hot cocoa. Yeah, and that used to, but I seriously, I don't do those things anymore. It's too bad. It's too bad. Besides that, I wouldn't unless I knew somebody really well to trust them. I wouldn't trust what it was. I wouldn't go and do that anymore. I'd have to have a really good source for that, which I no longer do. Patrick Waugh changed all the lines before the game. Marty did nothing. He did nothing. Yeah, listen, it is what it is. Our team is not their team. Although I will say this, I kind of think they need to go back to having Slav on the second line. I kind of think that might be something they need to do. Nine minutes left now. They're over halfway through the game. They've gone to commercial. Also, Brad, you don't know why he changed it. There might be reasons that, like, you might not know, and there's a reason why they did it. But I don't disagree. I really don't. I think maybe Marty might be a little slow in reacting. And I think they should call up Reinbacher. The only reason you can think that maybe they don't is they don't think he'll play regularly if they call him up, which I don't get. Gotta think he could help here. They're showing some of the hits in the game. I think that's something they can do better is at least just play a more physical game all the way through the rest of the way. They've been getting out hit. I think the last two games they were out hit by a decent margin too. So, and then again, like, right, why isn't Jack Eye in this game then too? Working his way down. 8 minutes left. I don't know what to call it. Brother BKL. Game's going, it's okay. We're down by one. Could be better. Oh, I don't do March Madness. Not a basketball guy at all. 7.5 minutes left here in the second. Shots are 17-14. If I'm correct, Montreal has not had too many shots in this period. Am I correct or am I wrong on that? They got to pick it up again. I hope it's not, it's a young team. I hope that doesn't cost them the playoffs. It didn't last year, so. But we had a little more veteran leadership last year than we do right now. And they scored 3-1. Heineman with his second goal. Fuck off now. Come on. The refs are talking about it, so I didn't see it. To be honest, I didn't see it, so I got to see it on replay. Refs are talking about it. Fans are saying no goal, so. Oh, that's no goal. It's a high stick. There's no way that should be a goal. Well over the crossbar. So if they don't call this back, forget that. That's a high stick touch the puck. So no matter what, if it fell and Hyman knocked it in the net, that should have been blown down, no? No goal. 2-1 still. Well, I hope that's a wake-up call for you guys. Did I realize I need the goddamn game? We had Armia and we have him now not. Savard, yeah, there's a lot of veteran guys gone, so that might cost us this year. I don't know. Yeah, it says 17 shots. They haven't had too many this period. Because they had something like 12 or something like that the first period, maybe more. Come on, guys. Come on. That could have been a penalty, breaking a stick like that. Come on. The fuck you wait so long for to shoot? My office sticking out. And we got some Caulfield and someone go and grab Pulak and I don't know what. And Slaps in a fight. The hell, man. Okay, we're getting real bullshit here now. Slap and Schaefer, right? Right. Broken stick on Matheson. That should have been a penalty. Should have been an interference call on Pulak or whoever on against Caulfield. So they called what? No penalties. They absolutely need this next goal, man. Down to just 5 minutes left, almost in the second here. Oh, good save, Fowler. 4 minutes left here in the second. Ah, Christ. Come on. God damn it. Man, they're pushing for a goal. And this again can't finish. They scored too many goals so far this season that now they can't get any. Whistle, and we're gonna have another pushing and shoving match or two. Wow, these guys are heated right now, man. Wow, I think that hit the post. Fowler got really lucky there. And now we're going to suffer some commercials. Oh, yeah. They got 5 minutes. They got to tie it up here. Start the third at least on an even keel with the other, with the Islanders. That'd be awesome. And it's not for lack of trying. My God, they're trying. Oh, yeah. Commercials here, by the way, if I didn't say. I haven't been any for a little while, I think so. They're going to catch up here. Probably. Oh, no. Who's out there? Saw Newhook and Caulfield there? All right, face off to the right of Sorokin. Newhook taking the draw. Two and a half minutes to go, man. Running out of time in this period. Come on. Scores! Yeah, Newhook on the one-timer from the right circle. About time. They tied it up with 2:11 left. That could be a big goal. That could be a big goal. Brad, just reading your comment. You're right. I was mentioning it earlier that maybe it's time to put Slav back on the second line. I don't know. We'll see. And then Newhook gets a goal. So that second line is just got a goal. I think the guy who's dried up on that line has been Kapanen. Because Newhook and Demidov still getting their points, but who got the assist here? Oh, Gully and Kapanen. Much needed point for Kapanen. All right, we're all tied up at 2. All right, guys. Don't give up the lead again. Now I have scored tied by 2. Did perfect power play. I mean, no, they can score 5-on-5. Anyway, now there's a power play. So if you're talking about that because you saw that before me, D'Angelo in the box. Habs are going on the power play. Yeah, listen, if they can score here, awesome. And you know what? We've seen games like this, right? And then they come back, a couple of quick goals. So they're never really out of it until the game's over. Let's hope. Perfect time for another power play goal or I don't know if they had one already. Come on, guys, don't bobble it there. That's it. Good keep. And moving around. Nice shot, Slap. Good save, Sorokin. Scores Caulfield from a bad angle. Caulfield makes it 3-2 on a power play. Add a way to turn it around, boys. Caulfield was one of those bank off the goalie goals. I think, anyways, banked off the goal, but bad angle. So he did not. Oh, right over the shoulder. He hit that spot. Beautiful goal. That's a sniper's goal, man. That's a goal scorer's goal. There's not a lot of guys in the league who can hit that spot as regularly as Caulfield, if there's anybody, but there's not too many. 41. Suzuki and Slav with the assists. Just 9 more, and he's got 13 games after this one to do it. 9 more, and he hits 50. I'll tell you what, he's got a legitimate shot. I honestly, at some point, I did not think he would get there to having a legitimate shot at 50, but I don't think he'll hit 50. I'm not convinced yet, but he's got a shot. He'll challenge for it. I think at some point, I did say I think he's going to challenge for the 50. But he's going to. I got to figure he's getting 45 or more this season. He needs 4 more to 45. He's got 13 games. He's getting that. Unless something really bad happens or he hits a horrible slump. Galley just took a power penalty. So this could be short-lived, but 6.3 seconds. So they'll have, 54 seconds. Minute 54 in the third period. So unless it's really unlucky, they're going to score here. But again, they're going to have an opportunity. I don't know what the penalty was because I didn't see it. So, but you got to stay out of the box, man. All right, so it's 3-2 after 2 periods of play. Yeah. Again, don't know what the penalty was. Anyway, so far so good. This so far so good in this game. Didn't think they were going to come back that quick, but I said there's a possibility they've done it on numerous occasions. Okay, what was that one? Oh boy, last penalty they have for Montreal, 492. They're not caught up on this. So I'm just looking to see. Yeah, we do have a power play goal. Slash goal was a power play goal. Suzuki with 2 assists right now. Caulfield a goal and assist, and Slav goal and assist. Line 1 is hot tonight. It's what they need. I mean, it's their line that if that's not going, they could be in trouble. So, Cosmic, what was the penalty? I didn't see it, and it's not showing up yet on the NHL site. Anyways, it's an intermission, guys. So, anything you want to talk about? Hockey, this game, anything else? You got the floor. All right, my opinion for the third period. I don't freaking know. That's my opinion. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping Montreal comes out flying and looking to increase that lead and not sitting on it. But anyway, it's 3-2. It's the score I had. If there's no scoring in the third, well, I got the score. Chicago Joe. Love to win this match. Yep. Who's jumping ship? It's hard I mean, we're in playoff time. Nobody should be jumping ship right now. But yeah, if they only get we go to overtime and then lose in overtime, say it's not good enough. They really need the 2 points tonight. And it's not that I wouldn't refuse the point if they lose in overtime, but they really need to win this game, preferably in regulation, because if I'm correct, they're tied. Let's see, with the Isles in regulation wins. Where is it? 25, yeah. So, and we're behind everybody else in regulation wins. They need a regulation win. So, yeah, do it in regulation, boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, was it tripping call? Thank you, but they're Cosmic. He's got to be more careful than that. Hopefully, the power play won't cost in the third. Won't cost us, hopefully. We've exchanged power play goals so far, so. Oh, yeah. And that's right. We got 2 power play goals tonight. 2 for 3. They're 1 for 2. Yeah, let's hope that power play 2 for 3. That that could be where we win it. Oh, Zegras, what a nasty hit. Head. Jesus, they're showing some bad hits. I heard about the Zegras hit. I didn't. That's pretty nasty. Wonder if we'll get a suspension on that. What the hell? That's my alarm. I don't know why it buzzed like that. It was touching something. All right. Nobody here to talk? What do you guys think is going to happen for the third? How did you like the second? And yeah, I guess. And what do you think is going to happen in the third? Who do you think is going to win this game? Still think it's going to be the Habs? Are we going to go to overtime? Do you figure? It's definitely not. it could be next goal wins the game, but I mean, it's not going to be. Obviously, it can't be. Caulfield's goal can stand up for the winner, and they need a goal to tie it up before we go next goal wins the game. Are they going to tie it up? For me, that's the worry. I'd like to see Habs get 1 or 2 insurance goals. Would be awesome. But I don't really see that happening. Oh, yeah. Let me know there in the chat. And I see, oh, no, most of those people left. I was going to say, if you're new to the channel, say hi. But if anybody is new to the channel, say hi. Let me know you're here. It's harder to stay awake when I'm tired like this in the intermission when no one's talking to me. At least during the period, there's a little enough excitement. So keep me awake by talking to me. Would be awesome. Hey, Andre, welcome back. More than hey, weren't you here earlier? Did I see what the Penguins were printed out the goalie interference rule to hand out to players or to the refs? No worries, Andre. I thought you were here. I appreciate that you are. I just hope the third period is a quick one. It's going to be a struggle. Oh, yeah. I got to sleep more in the playoff time. Let's make the playoffs first, though. What do you guys think now? They win this game. What do you think their chances of getting into the playoffs are? They improve a little bit, I guess, because they've been dropping. We were at like 95% chance, and last I saw was like 72 point something today. So they need to win this game to increase that. You think the chance of them winning 50-50, even though we're leading going into the third? Well, I'd rather be leading going into the third, but I don't like, 1-goal lead is very tenuous. For me, it's not a better lead than a 2-goal lead. New York Islanders are a hot team currently. To say hot, I mean, I think they're 6-4-0 in their last 10. That's not exactly hot, in my opinion, to be honest. Yeah, I don't have that info here. Let's see. I have it up over here. Let's see. Are they hot? Islanders. I mean, that's not a hot team. That's, a team going okay, but that's not hot, in my opinion. They beat Toronto and Calgary, 2 teams that suck. They lost to Ottawa, another team out of the playoffs, at least right now. They lost to LA. They beat St. Louis in overtime, San Jose in overtime. I mean, you look at the teams there, they beat Columbus. And other than that, right? And then if you look at Montreal, are we any better? So not really. We beat Boston. That's the big team we beat. Other than that, so I don't think they're that hot. Am I wrong about that? What are your guys' opinion on that? The NHL site, I've got the all the stuff from the game as it comes on. So it's intermission. They show the Zamboni cleaning the ice in their little. I don't know if you call that a cartoon, but you know what I mean. In their animation, that's it. I think it's funny. I wonder how accurate that is. I should say Zambonis, plural. Zamboni. I don't know what the plural is. All right, who's willing to talk to me? Anybody? We're really out shooting them 24-14. So they picked up their shot totals pretty good. The Habs. We are, again, this is another game where we're not out hitting the other team. By a good margin, too. It's 27-19 hits for the Isles. I imagine Jackeye would have been good to have in the lineup for that. Anyway. What we got left in it? 3 minutes left. Wow, that's again fast. 3 minutes left in the intermission. Come on, people, talk to me, keep me awake. Or else you're just gonna hear a lot of silence or might hear me snore. I don't know. All right, predictions. Third period. Who's gonna score? What teams are gonna and who's gonna get the goals? Anybody want to try that one? Joe, no worries. On an individual basis, no worries. No one has to chime in. But there's gotta be people just sitting there listening to me. I do envy you, as I'm hungry as well. I got to cook after the game. I'm a little bit on the hungry side. So hopefully this will be a quick third period. Habs score one more goal, ends up 4-2. I'll take that. Joe ends up winning the guess the score contest for the second time this season, if she gets it, by the way. I'm going to owe her a lot of money. Anyway, that's what I think is going to happen. Honestly, it's really what I do think is going to happen. Now, I've been wrong many and many a time, so take that with a grain of salt. Misplace that. Oh God, they just showed a commercial for Tim's, some kind of wrap. That's the one food I'm not eating at Tim's. Horrible, horrible food there. 2 Habs goals, says Guru. Caulfield and Demidov. Definitely like actually like that as both those guys as goal scorers. I'd like to see Demidov pick it up a little bit here at the end. But listen, it's a rookie season. I'm not worried about his career, that's for sure. And I think at this point, Calder's going to Schaefer. I'll tell you what, if Caulfield gets number 42, and then he only needs 8 goals to hit 50, and he's got 13 games. Wow, I really like that. I think he's going to hit 50. With that, just 1 goal less and all that makes a difference in my thinking. Doesn't give it like a definite. They are just about back. You're getting porno. Oh, it's promos. Oh, I was wondering what you were saying. Getting promos for Muay Thai. What is that? Is that a restaurant? Is that like a martial arts? Nice. To show the Caulfield goal again. It is martial arts. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. All right, we're underway for the third. They have a minute and right now, a minute and 45 power play time. I almost forgot about that. They only have 1 shot in. No, they're 1 for 2 on the power play. Okay, I thought it was shots. I don't know why I thought that was shots. There is a Muay Thai league on TV. No, I thought it was either a restaurant or it was a martial arts thing. Oh, power play goal. 3-3. I wonder who that was. Schaefer, maybe? God damn it. Shot from the point. I gotta see that. Fowler probably should have had that. Man, this kid Schaefer is good. One timer through traffic. Screened? I don't know. I haven't seen it from behind. It's a hell of a shot. It's a hell of a shot. Again, I don't think Fowler saw that much. It didn't look like he reacted much, so it's a hell of a shot there. Jesus Christ, man, this kid. So my guess for this was wrong. And sorry there, Joe. That kind of knocks you out. No, it doesn't. It was 4-3 for Joe. I forgot about that. Joe's still in the running. Come on, guys. Man, we can't have a game where, like lately, that they win comfortably. We can't have that. Got to go down to the goddamn wire. Save on Barzell. Oh, yeah. Man, 1 more goal, and Schaefer ties the rookie record for defensemen for goals. Brian Leach, 23 goals. Crazy. Got a whistle. 2:17 into the third. Shots are 24-16 for the Habs. It's a 3-3 freaking tie. Yeah, no, Joe, I know that they're known as the cardiac kids and the comeback kids. So hopefully they'll fulfill the comeback part too. Yeah, I don't really feel like having that kind of cardio scare tonight. But man, they can't do it easily. Nothing comes easy. I don't expect we'll see too much stupidity. Tied up at 3. Both teams need to win this game. Can't take a chance. Penalties are going to be at a premium. That's not the right way to put it, but you know what I mean. Come on, guys. Oh, fuck. Pass. All right, face off to the right of Sorokin. Dano taking the draw. Wins it. Scores! Boom! Dano wins the draw. Comes to defenseman at the point. Anyway, shot and that I think go Gooley all the way in. No, nobody touched it. Gooley makes it 4-3. Well, there, Joe, you're sitting on it now. That's it. The draw comes back to Carrier, right to Gooley. Oh, Galley might have touched it. I don't know. Galley might have touched it. It was close. They're giving it to Gooley, but I wouldn't be surprised if they changed that. But Carrier and Gallagher with the assists. So there you go. Galley should have sat, but maybe that goal won't happen. Off a stick out. Oh, that was he. I don't know if Galley touched it or not. Anyway, we'll see if they change it or not. Don't sit on this goddamn lead. Just about 5 minutes into the third. 27-16, by the way, now our shots. Habs leading that. And they're leading 4-3 in the game. Thank you. Six minutes in. Shoot. Oh. Oh, that was close. Ooh, another deflection, really close. See if they can get some insurance. Or not. Just want them to win. I like that they're not sitting back on this lead. Worst thing they could do is sit back on it. Danger. Good glove save. Fowler. Commercial break. Well, I for one am glad they didn't. He didn't bench Galley. Whew. Let's see now. Still better at the dot. Both teams 2 for 3 on the power play. They're still out hitting us by a bit. Not much change there. It's enough commercials already. Let's back to the game. They listen to me. Yes. Now you guys are quiet now. All right, where's this face off? 12:34 to go in regulation. To the left of Fowler. Come on. Already 8 minutes gone in the third. Come on, boys. Come on. Scored! Goal number 5. Insurance. Who got that? I have no idea. Slav with his second of the game. Sorry, Joe. Caulfield to Slav. I think it was Suzuki, Caulfield to Slav, and boom, right in the slot. Just a little off, and no doubt about that. Nice. Line 1 is looking good tonight. 27th goal of this season for Slav. Caulfield and Suzuki with the assists. So 3-point night for all three. Oh, Demidov. Close. They're looking for another one. Is that a penalty? No, no penalty. Nine minutes gone in the third. There's still a lot of hockey left. That's why I'm glad for that insurance goal. Also, the first time in now, I guess, 7 games where they've gotten more than 3 goals in a game. And looks like they're going to win. They haven't won yet. Halfway through the period. Danger. Glove save. Fowler. Nice. Could get 30. He only needs 3 and 13. I'd say Slap's going to get 30. He's got what, 27 in 69 games now? And he needs 3 in 13. I think that's like right on. Like he's gonna get 3 or 4 more this season from the pace he's on, I think. Just needs to keep it up. That's what he said last night. Keep it up. Nice regulation win would be awesome. They're still a little behind Boston and Detroit there, so we need to get all we can. How's that Boston-Detroit game going? Let's take a look. Hang on, let's see this. Nick has what, 83 points now? Oh yeah, Nick has got some points now. Nice, just over the glove. Now, close this game out, boys. 9:39 to go in reg. Ottawa beat Toronto 5-2. Surprise? No. Boston, Detroit, 1-1. Second period. 7 minutes left. About. Another glove save there, Fowler. Well, no, more with the stick, then he grabbed it with the glove. Good defensive stick there by Caulfield. Caulfield, oh. Man, they want another goal. Scores! Caulfield with another one. Wow, 42 for Caulfield. Woohoo! Boy, what a third period for the Habs. Patrick Roy not looking happy there. Toronto without Matthews is like without the letter T in Toronto. Nah, they're probably better off without him. Off-season move, Matthews somewhere else. Rumor is the Wild. Matthews to the Wild in the off-season. $42 for Caulfield. Riddick in for Sorokin. Chase the goalie. Shane Wright has 25 points. We made the correct move. Slav with the most points, like right now, legitimately the number one pick. But I think in the end, it'll be Hudson then Slav. Were 1 and 2 legit picks in that draft. But he's a little better this year, Renegade Man. I haven't seen anything where he blows up this year. He just didn't look happy. I mean, which I wouldn't expect he would. Habs going for 7. Slav would probably be 2 or 3 if they did a redraft. No, sorry. He'd be right now number 1 and Hudson right behind him. I know because I saw the points and all that. He has more points than Cooley in a little bit less games, a little bit more games, but he legitimately has more points than Cooley. So if you go by games played and points right now, it's Slav Cooley, Hudson, 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you 2 right now. I'll take Slav over Cooley right now for sure. Oh, broken stick slap shot there, Cooley. Oh, try for another one. They got the Islanders on their heels now, no doubt. No, I didn't say that. I said I would choose Slav over Cooley, who was the 1 and 2 there. Did I? How would I? Well, first of all, welcome in there, Larry the Cable Guy, and congrats to the Lumberjacks. We got a fight now. Cooley, 2 Islanders on 1 Hab. That makes sense. Where would I see you? I don't get you. Barzal went after Nick like he's gonna fight him. Nick's smiling at him like, "You think I'm gonna fight you? I got guys for that." Everybody fighting on the ice right now. Who's on the ice? Who's lying on the ice? Oh, there's New Hook on the ice. No, and the Owls had the net empty with 5.5 to go. Jesus. Arbor has not been on the. He's been cut, scratched. Larry, you asked me, did I see you, Rick? You said, did you see me? Where did I see you? Where would I see you? Islanders, yeah, they're on their heels. So they're trying to just fight and whatever. I don't know if they think they can turn it around, but empty net 5.5 minutes. I guess it's possible. Let's see what kind of penalties come out of this. Okay, I'm looking to see. No, you know what? You're right, Larry. I didn't see them. I'm sorry. So Barzal out, going down to the dressing room. Who else? That's it? Come on, there gotta be more than that. So how's this gonna end up? All right, so we end up with just with a power play 2 minutes. You've seen the future, and his name is Alexis Joseph. Okay. Welcome in, by the way, BL. All right, let's see if they get a power play goal. That should definitely seal it, don't you think? I mean, they got 5 minutes left. They're not getting 3 goals in 5 minutes. Come on. Oh, nice steal. Scores! Power play goal 7-3. Hat trick, Cole Caulfield. Hat trick, Cole Caulfield. That was Caulfield? I didn't even realize. Caulfield with the Hattie. 43. He's getting 50. Caulfield is getting 50 this season. Caulfield is getting 50. Mark my words, boys. Caulfield's getting 50. Nice goal. And he's the one who stole it at the blue line to keep it in. Mr. Saturday Night with the hat trick on Saturday night. Kurt, you and I had the same thought. I didn't look over when I said that. I just looked over and you had the same thing. Awesome. I still wouldn't throw a good hat out there. Sorry. All those people throwing all that money out. Not me. I'm too Jewish for that. I admit it. 1, 2. Where's 3? Boom. Third career hat trick, second this season. Kurt, yeah, it feels good to, as I was saying earlier, right? Be nice to not be on the edge of our seats right to the end. And we don't have to. 5 minutes left, 7-3. Habs, this game is essentially over. Are they going to pull the goalie this time and try that again? I don't think so. 4 goals, 5 minutes. Even if you pull the goalie, kind of doubt it. Suzuki with the assist. So that's 5 points for Caulfield. 3 goals, 2 assists. 4 assists for Suzuki. And Slav had 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points there. So you're looking at what? 13 points for the line tonight. Line 1 was hot. They were hot. Jesus. What a night. I'm not sure, but I think that puts Suzuki on pace for 100 points. He's got, I'm not sure what he's got now. How many has he got now? He's up to 61 assists. Yeah, he's at 84 points. We've got 13 more after this. That's 97, and he's over a point a game. Yeah, he's on pace for 100 points. Have you heard about this kid, Madden Deneau? He's 15. 149 points in 34 or 39 games. I'm not sure which one. Another kid to keep an eye on. I think we got the Isles again on the second to last game of the season. So hopefully we'll have the playoff spot sewn up by then. Joe, I don't know. I only know McKinnon had 45 to Caulfield's 40. Did McKinnon get any in the last day or two? I don't know. So it could be 45 to 43. And if that's the case, McKinnon has 5 empty netters. Caulfield has none. So you could kind of say Caulfield's the better goal scorer. All right, so Habs win 7-3. No, 8-3. They just got another one. Oh, I thought that was the game over. Bolduc. Bolduc hasn't scored in forever. Throw one in on a night like tonight. 8-3. 1:39 to go. Texier to Bolduc. Shot from the blue line too. Just inside, well, middle of the circle actually. He needed that goal. That hopefully will help him get a few more in the next few games. It was quite competitive up to a certain point. Are they challenging that one? They're not challenging that at 8-3. They're challenging the goal. They're losing that badly, and they're going to challenge this goal. What a dumb fucking thing to do. Sorry, Patrick. That's stupid. Goal's no good. It's offside. Easy on the Cole and Nate comparisons? What do you mean easy? You just heard the comparison. Why should I be easy on that? Something wrong with what I said? Yeah, they took it back. That was no goal. Texier was way offside. Got to protect that plus minus. What do you mean? So McKinnon has 45 goals. So Caulfield has 43 even strength goals. McKinnon has 40. Larry, they took it away. Texier was way offside. There was no goal. So what was wrong with what I said, BL? So you're saying McKinnon scored all of his goals. They're all hard. Never scored a goal in an easy game. Is that what you're saying? Come on. It's very simple math. 43 goals at 5-on-5 is more than 40 goals at 5-on-5. Math is simple. That is gonna do it for this game. 7-3. Habs win over the Islanders. That definitely keeps them up in the in third in the division, and they don't lose any. Whatever. Anyways, a nice win, must-win game. They won. We go on to the next one, Carolina. You never said what? I'm the one who said it, not you. Yeah, I was saying that earlier with the Detroit game. Better off if someone wins in regulation. No worries, Larry, and I promise I'll get them all in one time into the description. Let me just see what the score is in that game. Oh my God, yeah, you're right, eh? It's like 5 minutes left in the second, and Boston Detroit tied up at 1. Anyway, it's better if there's only 2 points given, but what are you gonna do? If it's not, it's not. Montreal got there too. That's all they can do. Well, BL, I never said that McKinnon doesn't have the lead in total goals. That's not what I was commenting on at all. I just said, who's the better goal scorer right now this year? I think a guy who gets 43 5-on-5 is doing a little better that way than a guy who got 40. Who's winning the race? McKinnon. There's no doubt. I never said anything about that. Have a good one there, Kurt. You too. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Yeah, I mean, I hope they got a lot of hockey left there, so I'm still hopeful someone will win it in regulation. Not going to surprise me though if it goes to OT. It's just that kind of year. It's going to go down to the wire for 3-4 teams. Crazy. I don't think I've ever seen it this close. I mean, maybe I have, but I mean, it just doesn't seem like anyone's going to pull away at all at this point. And usually, that happens. I'll tell you this though, for whatever BL is saying, he's only 2 off of McKinnon's pace. This season's not over. Caulfield might beat McKinnon for the goal scoring title, so we don't know yet. I like his chances to at least get there. No, Demidov is not going to. I don't see Demidov getting the Calder. Look at Schaefer. I mean, you kidding me? There's no way. It's too late for Demidov to make that move. He's got 13 games. He needs like 30 points. He's got to be that far ahead of Schaefer. Schaefer is getting the Calder. As much as I hate to say it, Schaefer's getting the Calder. I don't think that's in doubt at this point. And then you know what? Rightfully so. Rightfully so. He's done what he needs to do to win that Calder trophy, that kid. So. All right, guys, I got to go make some supper. Let me think now. It's Tuesday, so there's 2 days off, right? I guess so. Tuesday, Carolina is in town, so we're hosting Carolina on Tuesday. That's the next game. Tomorrow, Matt and I will be doing the Habnormals podcast, so look for that. It'll be out for Monday morning. What else is coming up? Oh, the review for this game for members only. Tomorrow morning, I'll be doing the review, so look for that. If you're a member and you haven't seen any of them, there's a whole shitload of reviews for a bunch of the games anyway. Not every single game, but for most of them, I think. So check that out if you haven't yet. And if you're not a member yet, what are you waiting for? $1.99 a month. Hit that join button. You can cancel at any time. You get all the members only videos. All right, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, everybody. Awesome game. If you're a Montreal Canadiens fan, that's for sure. And overall, it was a good game. Until Montreal broke it open, and then it was one-sided. Yeah, so let's see more of that on Tuesday against Carolina. That's it. Thanks for watching. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, everybody. Go Habs, go. What an awesome game. Caulfield hat trick. I don't know. You can't ask for any better. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.